Technical difficulties fixed? I don't know. We were having some issues here. I don't know if I'm live. I'm gonna need somebody to vouch for me here, because. So I think I'm gonna see if it's working now. I'm checking here on my cellular device, logging in through other accounts, trying to see if we're live here. This fight must be broadcasted to the world. We have a stadium full of, half full of fans waiting to see this fight. The fight that we've all been waiting for. I have Trevor Ferrando texting me. He said he was distracted by a Dodgers game or something. I don't know. I think it was a Dodgers game. So we'll just wait a second here. I'm check and see if I'm live, because if I'm not live, it's going to be a problem. Here on my phone, it doesn't show me that I'm live through my account. Okay, I think. All right, the issue is fixed. I think now it's showing me live. Okay, I know for sure I'm live now. Okay, I know for sure I'm live now. All right. Oh, Trevor Ferrando's here. Luis Mosqueda is here. There it is. This fight is gonna be crazy, dude. All right, we got people. All right, we're on the air now. Here I was sitting, watching the LSU. I thought it was the Dodgers game. Okay. Numbersu is gonna get knocked. Is gonna lose. LMAO. Numbersu has never lost. There he goes. Numbersu's biggest fan arguing with Luis Mosqueda in the comments. Number 2 in most matches, number 1 in all our hearts. That is what Trevor Ferrando says. That is a fan right there. That is a real fan. All right. So now the stream is going. Quick little backstory. Trevor Ferrando says, no, he's coming second, which isn't bad. Yeah, second in a fight, that's basically bad. Trevor Ferrando, you're coping too much. All right. I know you're a big Numbersu fan, but you need to hop off as me, all right? All right, now, quick little backstory to give everybody the story of why this fight's happening. Numbersu has been accused of not paying child support. He is apparently a deadbeat dad. He apparently has a baby mama who he's not paying child support to. Who is that baby mama? Tariq's sister. Tariq got out of prison over a month ago. He came out, confronted Numbersu. They had a back and forth. He's innocent, since Trevor Ferrando. That's what they're saying. I don't know. That's why they're here. They're going to settle their differences. I hear Tariq's the dad. So you're telling me there's some incest going on in the situation? Just telling me that there's incest going on in the situation. So, basically, Numbersu ordered this fight to be an MMA match, or an MMA bout. Initially, the idea was that it was going to be a Penguin Hub wrestling type of competition, but Numbersu wanted it to be mixed martial arts. And not only did he want it to be mixed martial arts, he wanted it to be 5 rounds. So this is Numbersu really being bold here, being ballsy. Originally supposed to be Canelo. Well, that's still a possibility. There was some potential talks behind the scenes about a Numbersu and Canelo fight, but now that Canelo lost, I'm not sure if Canelo's gonna want to pursue a Numbersu fight. He has 2 losses to avenge. He has to avenge at least one of them, and then there's that other guy he's supposedly ducking, and then there's supposedly a Jake Paul fight. See, there's a lot of options for Canelo here, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Canelo has to work from the bottom now. That's the way it's being perceived. Unfortunately, he's done a lot to accomplish where he got to right now. He's accomplished a lot in his career. A loss should not erase that perception, but unfortunately, that's the perception that is common among the fans, among the fight fans. So right now, we're not sure what's going to happen with Canelo. But what we do know is we have a lot of exciting fights that are in the talks right now. Boxing related, mixed martial arts today, and some other months professional wrestling. As you all know, Penguin Hub will be fighting Trancy next month in an 8-round boxing match. Interception, exactly. Interception, says Trevor Brando. Flag. He's watching flag football, guys. Crap. If you're Trevor Brando, your nerves must be high. You're watching both a fight with your favorite fighter and also a team. He probably placed a bet. Did you bet on this game, Trevor Brando? How much did you bet? If you did bet. Yes, he says he did bet. I bet on both games. So you bet on both games to try to ensure that you would get some money back. That's what I was doing. $500 on number. You bet $500 on Numbersu? Sorry, I need to mention again. $200 on LSU. I forgot. I'm glad we're in the conversation of betting. So to be very quick with this, Tariq has 900 minus betting odds. So he's the clear favorite. Numbersu plus 500 betting odds. So Numbersu, if you bet on him, you're going to win a lot. If you bet $500 on him, you're going to win a lot of money. But the way it's looking now, just a little quick story, little quick description. Numbersu stands at 5'5", 5'6", feet inches tall. $500 to win $500,000. Trevor Brando, that's a very risky move. That's a very risky move. I mean, those odds are settled the way they are because of obvious reasons. Numbersu is the much shorter fighter. He's the much smaller fighter. Shorter reach. Tariq stands at 5'11", close to 6 feet tall. Has 50 pounds on Numbersu, and he stands 5'6" inches taller than him. It's going to be a difficult fight for Numbersu. I don't know why he wanted it to be an actual MMA bout. This would have been professional wrestling. The odds would have gone much further to Numbersu's favor, but unfortunately, he picked an MMA match. It's a very ballsy move from Numbersu. Anyways, guys, enough talking. Let's get this fight started. The fans are in their seats. It's because Numbersu is a GOAT. He's not scared of anybody, but he's lost a lot of his fights recently. You can't deny that. He's been losing a lot of fights this year. He's been taking a lot of L's. LSU is losing crap. You have to hope that Numbersu wins. What a BS flag. It's time for this fight, guys. It is time for Numbersu to take on possibly his biggest challenge this year. He hasn't had the best results this year. Here comes Tariq making his entrance. See, he's very tall, he's very lanky. He looks focused. He's here in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. See, he has some tattoos on his body. He has one on his chest that I saw there for a second. He is here in Chicago, Illinois, alongside Numbersu in his hometown. He's fighting a big name in professional wrestling, a big name in Penguin Hub Wrestling. So some of his capabilities, he has amazing durability. He likes to brawl. He's known for his street fights. That's why he went to prison, fighting a lot on the street, fighting a lot in prison. That is why he feels confident today. He feels confident that he can take on Numbersu. This is a style that does not help Numbersu, all right? I know he has some big wins over much bigger opponents, but this is an MMA match. Never in an MMA match has he done. He's only had one mixed martial arts bout ever, and that was against the Penguin, of which he lost in a 3-round decision. Here is Numbersu. He looks focused. He seems to be in pretty decent shape, although it might just be that shirt, but he looks to be in pretty decent shape. See, he's much shorter, he's much smaller. He's making his entrance. He is from California. He might seem a little nervous, that's just my observation though. He might seem just a little bit nervous. So some of his capabilities, he is a striker. Fans are excited about him. Yeah, he got a haircut. He got a clean-ass haircut. Look at all those people. A lot of people shut up. Was he dropping up KD? I don't know what that means. He's going to get his ass whooped, says Luis Mosqueda. Well, so we're about to find out, but look, this is the tail of the tape. He's 5'6", Numbersu. Tariq 5'11". Numbersu has a 67-inch reach. Tariq has a 73-inch reach. A 6-inch reach advantage.
Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Gambler.
The Gambler, that's his nickname. We're about to get this fight underway. All right, you see the size disadvantage. If I'm Numbersu, I'm going to want to move around a lot. Use my agility to my advantage, but Numbersu is moving a lot laterally already. You can see he's a little hesitant to get in range. He's a gambler just like me. Is that why you like him? He's a normal person. He's relatable. Is that what you mean by that? But Numbersu, with a kick to the body. Oh, he gets countered there with a stiff right jab. All right. Steps out of range there. Another kick to the body. Oh, God, that was a kick that got in. Numbersu needs to get inside the range. It'll be harder for Tariq to really land any shots if he's in his range. Maybe due to the inexperience of Numbersu, he doesn't know that range is important. If you're much shorter, you want to be closer rather than further away because you're just giving the taller fighter a more chance to hit you. But here, Tariq trying to get him against the cage. I think he's closing down. He catches his leg. A spinning elbow. A left hand lands by Numbersu and a right hand lands by Tariq. Oh, he gets in range. He lands a three-punch combo. He counters Tariq. Tariq is working those legs of Numbersu. He has the much longer range, both in his arms and his legs. Lands a stiff knee. Fernando says, let's go, Numbersu. Oh, that was a counter check hook. Landing on Numbersu. Fer said he was practicing something to do with his fingers. That's what he told me too. I don't know how much help that's going to do here, though. In an interview that I watched. Oh, a big right hand by Numbersu. Numbersu moving his head. He understands the importance of moving your head. Moving that head out of the line of sight for the other attacker. A big left hook lands by Numbersu. He leans back away from those punches. Tariq steps in with the right hand. Numbersu backs off. Tries to land a right. Steps away from that right. Oh my goodness! A right hand seems to have hurt Tariq. A right leg. Numbersu. A little hesitant to attack. He knows he can get countered, I think. Another right hand. That is round 1 out of 5. He landed that shin bone all across the head of Tariq. That is a round for Numbersu automatically. Remember, folks, you see that replay? You can see the replay here. He's I think he wants to land some body shots. Might be a strategic there. I mean, there's a lot of space to hit. If you're the shorter fighter, you'd be stupid to not go for the body. If you're the taller fighter, it's a little risky to go for the body because you're having to lean forward, lean down, get closer to your opponent's weapons. We go to round 2. Here we go, round 2. Tariq coming out more aggressively. Some body punches. Numbersu on the attack on the body again. Gets him with that uppercut coming in. He needs to watch out for that. Blocks those punches. Tariq returns with a couple of his own. Steps out of the way of those kicks. Slips that right hand. Lands his own right hand. Gets him with a kick to the body. Tariq tries to land that left hand to the body of Numbersu. Oh, he counters Tariq with the quick 1-2. Stiff right hand. A stiff left hand from Tariq. So we can see Tariq's trying to attack the legs. He knows Numbersu might be a lot quicker than him, so he's trying to slow him down, trying to weaken those legs. He gets a good one in there, right there on the end. Oh, a big overhand lands on Tariq's head. Oh, a good kick lands. Tariq's backing up now a little bit, leaning back. Numbersu has to start blocking those leg kicks, but I think he's hesitant because he doesn't want to get caught upstairs thinking that Tariq's going to go low. He went low there. Catches him and coming in. Tariq's backing up now. I think he may have been hurt by a shot. A left hand lands by the Numbersu. A counter left hook lands for Tariq. An overhand lands. A couple of hooks landing for Numbersu. And here he goes. He gets hurt again. Oh my goodness. Now they're on the ground. Numbersu's wailing away at Tariq. He gets off him for some reason. Tariq, although taller, taking a lot more hairstyles than he should. That's correct. That is correct. Despite Tariq being the taller fighter, he's taking more head punches than he's supposed to be. He has 5-6 inches on Numbersu. You would think that Numbersu would be struggling to land more, but he's landing a lot of headshots. You see that right hand that dropped Tariq. Numbersu set that up with a double jab, lands that right hook on the cheekbone of Tariq. He gets it. Tariq was trying to back away there. Go to round 3. Numbersu is clearly up by 2 rounds now. Tariq coming out not as aggressively as he did last round. Now he's protecting the body a little more. Now Numbersu's going to switch his stance. He's standing in a southpaw position. I don't know what the point of this is. He lands a stiff right jab. Perhaps it's for that. Try to get his right hand closer. His right hand is his power hand. It might be a strategy here to have his more powerful hand closer to his opponent. Oh! Kicks grazes his head. What didn't land clean. If it would have been clean, it could have potentially put Numbersu in a lot of trouble. Needs to be careful with that. Tariq seems a little bit more hesitant to punch this round. To do anything, really. Switching back to an orthodox stance. Tariq throws some punches, misses him. Lands a left hook there. Gets away, gets out of the way. For anything else land. Oh, a big right hand lands. Now Numbersu is walking down Tariq more, getting very close to him. Tariq having more success landing his punches. Not the most powerful punches, but they're landing. Numbersu tries to time a kick there. Oh, he's out of the way of the right hand, Tariq. He's gonna have to switch stances because that constant kicks on his left leg is starting to show on Numbersu's leg. If there's some bruising forming now. He's conscious of that now. Oh, a left hand lands. Numbersu is trying to rush him, trying to end this fight. He has some more success there. There's a cut above the eyebrow of Tariq. There's some blood there. Tariq is having success landing those leg kicks. But Numbersu has adjusted. He switched to a southpaw stance. The only disadvantage is that overhand is not there. It's not going to be more powerful because now it's his left hand, it's his weaker hand. See those jabs knocking his head back. So far, so good. Correct. Oh, an overhand. Tariq was on a street fight. He's been having prison fights because he just got out of prison not too long ago. Maybe this is like Bryce Hall, maybe. Tariq trying to return with some punches of his own. Oh. Oh. Numbersu has him in against the wall. Oh. Oh! Oh, a Superman punch! Tariq was in trouble there. He's coming back with some punches of his own. It's tense now. Tariq. Oh my goodness, every single punch that Numbersu lands cleanly. Tariq is down. He's down. He's getting hit. Numbersu is on top of him. Numbersu is on top of him. He's wailing on him. He's wailing on him. He's wailing on him. The referee steps in. The referee steps in and stops the fight. Numbersu gets a technical knockout over Tariq Woodley. That right hand that knocked him down. Holy shit. Holy shit, Indy. You cashed. You got the W. You got a big bet on him. A stoppage win over Tariq Woodley. See, he's wailing on him right there. He's not doing anything to defend himself. The referee has no choice but to step in and stop the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Gambler.
Numbersu, the Gambler, has just did the unthinkable. A true David versus Goliath type of fight. Numbersu wins. David wins. The Gambler wins a technical knockout over somebody who he was supposed to lose to. He gave up reach disadvantage. He gave up height advantage. He gave up weight advantage. He even gave up the type of fight that he chose. This was an MMA bout. Tariq is more experienced in this type of fight. Numbersu is more experienced in a professional wrestling ring. Numbersu gave up every advantage available and he won. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo has nothing on this shit. This is a real This is an actual win. That was David versus Goliath. Numbersu has just stopped Tariq Woodley in his hometown of Chicago too. There's a lot of upset Chicagoans in this arena right now. Numbersu, if I'm you, I would get out right now. Anything could pop off any second. Numbersu wins this matchup. Numbersu has won this match. I was thinking it might go to a decision. That would have been super impressive to not only survive the fight but also to win the fight. But no, he stops Tariq Woodley in the 4th round. Yay, says Luis Mosqueda. Luis Mosqueda, you need to give credit when it's due. Numbersu is on the road. We had a piss test. All right, we do piss tests. We started doing piss tests this year. No, he is not, Sister Ferrando. No, he is not. This win needs. Yes. You need to give credit. Numbersu gave up every single advantage. Hang on, is Numbersu here with us? Right? Is Numbersu here with us? Can we get Numbersu? Did he already leave? Can we get Numbersu? Are we gonna get Numbersu a call, or is it gonna be in the chat? Numbersu, if you have a moment. I think he left, guys. All right, it's probably better that he leaves. Because he is in an arena full of supporters that were rooting against him, and it is a dangerous city. I think that was dad strength we just saw. That was dad strength. Wait, does that mean that he does have a baby mama? Does this mean he cheated on Pingu? No, they broke up already. He's not cheating. He left because he knows he cheated. Luis, you need to stop. All right, you need to chill. All right, Numbersu won. We all saw it. He was getting his, and even if he was on steroids, it shouldn't help this much. From the beginning of the fight, Numbersu was winning on points. He was outpointing Tariq, but it took that much for the baby to be born. Maybe he did cheat. I don't know. He cheated on Pingu, but he did not cheat on this fight. I'll tell you that right now. As long as he did not cheat in this fight, it does not concern me. His personal life does not concern me. Where he sticks his dick inside does not concern me. Maybe Tariq was right. But what? He lost the fight. First of all, we don't even know. That still doesn't conclude convincingly whether or not he is a baby daddy to Tariq's sister. Secondly, if that was the case, Tariq already believed that he was the baby daddy. That's the whole reason this fight happened. Tariq already thought he was lying. That's why he agreed to the fight, and look what happened. He just got stopped. He got stopped in his hometown. Giving up height, giving up reach, giving up weight, giving up the stipulation that should have been in his favor. Numbersu stopped Tariq. Tariq had every single advantage in this fight, and he lost. He already believed that Numbersu was the baby daddy. Alright? That's what he was fighting, and he lost. So even if it is true that Numbersu really was Tariq's sister baby daddy, he just avenged himself by not only beating Tariq in his hometown, but stopping him. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just keeping it honest, all right? I'm being unbiased here as a commentator. I mean, that's what else is there? Now the question is Tariq gonna want a rematch now? I mean, what is he gonna say? He had every single advantage. He had every single advantage in this fight, and he got stopped. He got rocked over and over and over. By the time the 4th round came, Damn, sister friend. Damn right. Good fight. A great fight. A historical fight. A historical fight. Historical result. Historical odds. All against Numbersu. Tariq is a fucking fraud. You're correct. I don't know if his stories about prison fights are real. I think he may have been bullshitting here. Maybe Tariq is a real fraud here. Because if you're really about that, you're having prison fights. Prison fights are to the death. So when he came out here, he didn't fight. He didn't look like he was fighting to the death. He looked like he was trying to fight to survive. You seen him backing away from Numbersu, right? We saw him progressively look less aggressive as the fight went on. By the time the third round came along, he wasn't coming out so eagerly. He was coming out more slowly. He wasn't pressing Numbersu as aggressively as he was in the previous beginnings of the previous rounds. And then you saw the fourth round at the very beginning of the fight. Numbersu started landing one shot clean. Instantly, Tariq would get hurt. He was getting rocked constantly throughout the entire fight. And even if let's just say Numbersu doesn't get the stoppage. Numbersu, provided he does not get knocked out, he was on his way to win this fight on points. Because he had already won the first 3 rounds. He was in the fourth round. He was in the fourth round. If he lost the fourth round and lost the fifth round, he would have still won this fight on the decision, on the scorecards. Yeah, Numbersu dominated. He dominated a fight that he was supposed to be dominated in. With all due respect, we saw the odds. We saw the odds. We saw the odds, guys. Now this opens up a more serious conversation for what's next for Numbersu. I am trying to get the matches set up for Penguin Up Wrestling. Traumatic versus Logan Balls for Undisputed. What comes next? Because that will happen before December. December to Dismember 2025 will take place, but we must have a pay-per-view first before that. What does Numbersu want to go after now? Does he want to go after a Canelo fight? Is he going to go after, is he going to give Tariq a rematch? Which honestly, in my opinion, there's no rematch needed. Tariq got dominated on the decision, on the scorecards, I mean. He got stopped in his hometown, give up every single advantage. We don't need a rematch. But we will see what, maybe Tariq wants a rematch, I don't know. But that begs a question. A Tariq rematch? A fight with Canelo? A fight with whoever's wins Traumatic versus Logan Balls, and even then, that's up to whoever wins that match. That's up to whoever wins that match, because I know Ronald McDonald wanted to get a rematch for the belt. So there's a lot of questions and so little time to figure all this out in. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you for joining in. Numbersu gets a great win, the biggest win. In my opinion, the biggest win. I don't know. Is this one bigger than the YouTube belt that he won a couple months ago against Penguin Hub? A Canelo fight. He wants a Canelo fight. We're gonna have to see what happens, because that's not gonna be through Penguin Up Wrestling. That's gonna be through a different body, unfortunately, because Canelo will be the A side in that match. Canelo will be the A side in that match. So ultimately, that match is up to Canelo. Numbersu simply just needs to get the ball rolling. Anyways, guys, I will see you next in a couple of weeks. Penguin Up will take on Trancy in an 8-round boxing match. Canelo will kill him, so let's get him. Hey, I mean, he just beat Tariq. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but who knows what else he can do. Who is it bigger than Big Dick Randy? I don't look. The thing is, very quickly before I leave, the biggest wins that Numbersu had before today, they were fights that had a belt on the line. There was no belt in this fight, because there is no MMA bout through Penguin Up Wrestling. This was not a fight that had anything on the line other than pride and really settling differences and money, obviously. the fights before, there was belts on the line. And there was also grudges on the line. So with the grudge with him and Penguin up, that's one thing. Not only that, but there was a belt. There was a YouTube belt. The win against Big Dick Randy, there was a belt on the line. And Big Dick Randy is Big Dick Randy. He's bigger than Tariq is. But the difference is, these were a set of rules that both fighters are well versed in. It was under professional wrestling rules in a professional wrestling match. This fight was a match that Numbersu has never won it, never had much experience in. This was under rules that favor Tariq. That in itself is a big advantage, but then you factor in the height, the weight advantage, the reach advantage, the fact that it's in Chicago, Tariq's hometown. You know, it's a discussion we must have. Maybe this is the biggest. I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's up for debate. The thing is, the fight with Canelo is not going to have any belt on the line either, because there can't be any belt. Because under boxing rules and under MMA rules, the belt is only if both fighters are in the same weight class. But clearly, he's not in the same weight class as Tariq. He's not in the same weight class as Canelo. But under Penguin Up Wrestling, the belt, the weight class does not matter too much. No, the biggest upset is Numbersu. Sorry, Fernando. The biggest, this is definitely the biggest upset. I agree. Actually, no, I was gonna say Big Dick Randy. Big Dick Randy's a lot bigger. Big Dick Randy's a couple inches taller than Tariq, but he's also a lot heavier. But that was in a professional wrestling match, which they both had experience in. LSU sucks, OMG. Trevor Fernando, if I were you, I wouldn't be stressing out. You just won big on Numbersu today. Their offense can't do jack shit. Well, you know who else's offense couldn't do jack shit? Tariq. Tariq couldn't do jack shit with all the tools that he had. All that size, all that length, all that height, all those fans flashing their guns, and what did that do for him? Jack shit. I put it all on LSU. I parlayed. You should have parlayed on Numbersu, maybe. I don't know. Should have parlayed. If you would have bet that it'd be a TKO win, it would have been an even bigger win for you. If you would have bet that he was going to win by a TKO or by a KO or some type of stoppage, it would have been a bigger win. But regardless, you still got a big win. You bet $500. I haven't seen Tariq. He left the building immediately. He wasn't trying to. I haven't seen him. Where's Tariq at? Tariq needs to show up because he was talking all that shit. Where's Tariq at? Tariq, where you at? They both left fast. Numbersu left because there is an entire stadium of fans that want to kill him now. Tariq left because he's fucking embarrassed, as he should leave, because he's fucking embarrassed. He fucking embarrassed himself. There's gunshots outside? Oh, no. No. Trevor Fernando, what's going on? Can somebody verify what's going on? We're in Chicago. Well, I'm in Chicago. What's going on outside, folks? Where's CNN? CNN's not going to cover this. It doesn't fit their narrative. Fox News will happily cover this, though. Chicago? Yes, we're in Chicago. Trevor! What? What's going on? I can't. I can't leave this room. What's going on? Everyone's running away. I know everyone's running away. I'm trying to fucking run away too, but I can't because I don't clock out till 6:15. I think there's angry fans of Tariq's that are shooting out now. There's reports on the news. Is it angry Tariq? Tariq was shot. Tariq was shot. Who shot Tariq? Who shot Tariq? What's going on, guys? CNN just showed up. CNN's here. Was he shot by a cop? Is that why CNN's here? Is that what's going on? Apparently he was in hiding before. He was in hiding before this. Oh, he's gonna use this as an excuse as to why he lost. Hold on. No. The KKK got him. The KKK got him. The KKK was after him in Chicago. How does that make any sense? CNN is reporting right now. Okay, that makes sense. If it's the KKK being involved, of course they're gonna report on this. If this would have been something else, that Tariq. CNN is reporting that Tariq. Husband and father to his sister and sister's baby. Do we know for sure that he actually was inbreeding with his sister? Is now dead on the scene. He's dead on the scene. No, this can't be. Was he shot by a KKK member? Can anybody fact check this? Check. So somebody in the chat fact check this. I can't. CNN just said it. CNN is not a credible news source. I lean left, but they're not super credible. They're more credible than Fox News, but they're not super credible. CNN wouldn't lie. They won't lie, but they might blow things out of proportion. About this, at least. Can we get somebody from the Associated Press to verify if this information is true? Fox just got here. Okay, if Fox says the same thing, then they're definitely telling the truth, because now that's two opposing news networks both saying the same thing. So we will wait on the results. They're saying it was a masked man accidentally shot his gun in excitement. Okay, so Fox News is saying that a masked man accidentally shot his gun in excitement. I mean, that sounds pretty similar to what CNN says. The only difference is they're possibly leaving out some key details here. What type of mask was it? Are they saying what kind of mask it was? It was a Dragon Ascend mask. What the hell is a Dragon Ascend mask? Hold on, folks. I'm checking. Stand by. Dragon Ascend. Is that Pokemon related? I don't know anything about Pokemon. According to the New York Times, our New York Times is more credible than CNN. They lean left, but they're more credible. It was a man wearing. I'm getting all kinds of descriptions here. I don't know what to believe, but unfortunately, I have to believe the New York Times a bit more, because they're, out of all these three news networks, they're the most credible so far. Can we get somebody from the Associated Press, please, to tell us what's going on here? Luis, this is crazy. This is indeed crazy. This is fucking crazy. I agree. Tariq has been shot and killed, apparently, by a KKK / Dragon Ascend mask / man with goggles / someone who was excited. I don't know. You inadvertently. How did I kill Tariq? How did I kill Tariq? I set this fight up. If anything, it was Numbersu who killed Tariq, because he weakened him, so maybe he couldn't defend himself as properly. He made him come out of hiding. Tariq said he wanted to fight in Chicago. He said he was happy to fight in Chicago. What the hell do you mean? Everyone knows. What the hell? This fight doesn't count because Tariq's mind was elsewhere. See the excuses. Numbersu, you're feeding into sorry, Trevor. You're feeding into excuses for Numbersu's win to not be considered to not be considered credible. You're discrediting. You're feeding into a narrative that Numbersu's win should not be accredited because you're saying that Tariq was essentially being chased. I need to get the facts right. In Chicago, you didn't come out of hiding in Chicago. Along with CNN, Asian Dragons, and KKK all following. So it's the Asians, Dragons, and the KKK who are all killed Tariq. Tariq couldn't focus because he knew he was being chased. This fight wasn't fair. And Luis, look. Even if that's true, that he was being chased, he agreed to this fight. If he knew he was in trouble, why the fuck did he agree? And even better yet, why did he happily agree in Chicago, where he... This is on him. He should have said something. I would have found some place else to organize this fight. It's on him. You can't discredit Numbersu now. Now Numbersu is trending. Now Numbersu is trending number 7. People think it might have been him. There's no fucking way it was Numbersu. Numbersu was trying to get out for his safety. He knew what was gonna happen. I told you can go back. I told Numbersu myself, leave the stadium now. There's a lot of angry Tariq fans, Chicagoans, a lot of angry YNs. Who knows what might happen? You should probably leave for your own safety. It was not Numbersu. This is crazy. I'm still in the building. Trevor, you need to get out. I don't know why you're still there. I don't know why you're still there. Everyone's praying for Tariq and the ON. I'm praying for Tariq for his safety. No one deserves to be shot. Numbersu did shoot him. He knew he was the real baby daddy to Tariq's sister. Alright, again with this shit. Look, if that's true, that's why this fight was all set up. Tariq already believed that. Tariq already believed what you just said. That's why the fight happened. And look what happened. Tariq got his ass whooped. You're gonna say it's because he got his ass whooped because his mind was elsewhere. Then why did he agree to these conditions? Why didn't he say something about wanting to fight somewhere else? Why were they the first two out of the building? Because they both have different reasons to be out of the building. Numbersu, I told him myself, get the fuck out of the building. There's a lot of angry Tariq fans in Chicago. They're gonna be mad. Who knows what might happen? Tariq, he left the building because apparently he knew he was being looked after by whoever's chasing him. By the police. He's a wanted man. He's a criminal. Oh wait, hang on, says Sheriff Rando. Numbersu grandma is now trending number 2. Wait, I think Penguin was supposed to fight her. Or was it Tariq? Remember, wasn't there something going on between those two? Numbersu's grandma may have done it. I know they were having problems weeks ago. Kind of what led to this fight being organized. Originally, it was supposed to be his grandma who was going to fight Tariq. She's in custody right now. What type of evidence do they have that an old lady did it? What kind of evidence do they have? Did they find it with a gun? Any immediate security footage that they somehow got access to? Seems a little weird to immediately have a grandma or an old lady as a suspect. She was screaming, "I did it. What are you going to do? Shoot me?" Wasn't Charlie Kirk's? Wasn't there somebody at the Charlie Kirk assassination scene who was claiming to have done it, but they were doing it just to buy time for the axe shooter to get away? That's possibly a distraction. Yeah, you're right. But I was just saying, possibly it might be a distraction. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she didn't do it, but she was seizing the opportunity to distract the police so that the actual shooter could get away. Wait a minute. I don't want to get any lawsuits. Trevor Ferrando. But do you think it may have been who we think did it again? Could it have been? You know who I'm talking about? The person that Penguin Hub has to fight next month, in a couple of weeks. Not Pingu. No, not Pingu. Somebody else was already shot other people before. Traumatic? No. Traumatic hasn't shot anybody as far as I know. I don't think Traumatic even knew. Brett? No. Francie got Charlie Kirk killed. Is it possible that she also got Tariq killed? Oh my God. I don't think so. You don't think so? She wouldn't harm a black person. That's a good point. You make up a good point there. It goes against their code of dishonor. You raise a fair point. So maybe it wasn't Trancy. But she admittedly killed Charlie Kirk. Folks, I need to get off the air now. Maybe it was the LSU offense. I wouldn't doubt it was the LSU offense. Maybe they were lacking an offense on the football field, so maybe they thought they may as well have at least a little bit on the street with a gun. Because they're gay, they are ass right now. I bet they are ass right now. Don't worry though, you won big with Numbersu, and this result will not be overturned because of the reasons I just stated earlier. He agreed to the terms and conditions. He agreed to the terms and conditions. He shouldn't have agreed to the terms and conditions if he wasn't feeling comfortable or confident. Anyways, I must get off the air now. There's a lot of shit going on. I need to get out of this building now. My shift is over by 10 minutes, and I need to get home safely. LSU sucks so hard. I bet they do suck so hard. How do you drop that? How do you drop that flag? They're playing flag. You're betting on flag football? Folks, I must leave. Thank you for joining in. Pass interference. Trevor Ferrando, you have fun watching that football match. I will try to get in contact with Numbersu as soon as I can. Flag equals penalty. Peace, Trevor Ferrando. Enjoy your football match. Hopefully you make a comeback and you get your money. We will figure this out. We will see each other next in a couple of weeks when Penguin Hub takes on Trancy in an 8-round boxing match to avenge the death of Charlie Kirk. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.